in financial assistance has been provided to keep people housed. If you or someone you know needs assistance, email us at gethelp@CatholicCharities.net. That's gethelp@CatholicCharities.net. Or call 312-655-7700. That's 312-655-7700. Before, during, and after COVID-19, Catholic Charities is here for you.
The cemetery ministry is a core ministry of our Catholic faith tied to the corporal works of mercy. It's comforting to know that our Catholic cemeteries are caring for the remains of our loved ones awaiting the resurrection. There are 44 Archdiocese of Chicago Catholic cemeteries willing to help you in your time of loss. Call 708-449-6100 or visit CatholicCemeteriesChicago.org. Catholic Cemeteries, serving the Catholic community since 1837.
You're listening to Catholic Chicago on WNDZ 750 AM. Every Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., the Archdiocese of Chicago presents programming about the people, events, and issues that touch our lives. Thanks for letting us be part of your morning. Now again, Catholic Chicago.
Good morning and welcome to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Bredemann and we thank you so much for joining us today. We welcome all of those who are tuning in on WNDZ 750 AM here in Chicago and all who are watching on the live stream at YouTube and Facebook at Catholic Chicago. Today, we are delighted to share with you all the great things that are happening in Catholic Charities South and Southwest Regional Office. As we've mentioned, Catholic Charities operates more than 50 programs and services at more than 300 sites in Cook and Lake counties. And so those services operate out of 6 regional offices, and the directors and staff members at these regional offices are truly pros at using their time and resources in the best possible ways to make their services as effective as possible for our clients. So as I mentioned, we're delighted to have the director of our South and Southwest regions with us today. He's Mr. Christopher Torres, and he's been with Catholic Charities for 13 years. He and his team have truly, as I said, accomplished Olympic-sized feats, especially in the past 15 months, to make sure that client services did not stop in any way throughout the pandemic. Also with Chris today are Carol Petersen, Regional Project Manager, and Christine Collins, a Regional Advisory Board member who spearheaded a very special project in the region this summer. Welcome, Chris, Carol, and Christine.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here today. Chris, can you share with our audience what the geographic boundaries are of the South and Southwest region?
Sure. So we follow Vicariate 5 and 6 in the suburbs. So if you look at the map of the southwest side of Chicago, we start our region from Summit, Illinois, all the way down the Will County line, all the way down to Indiana, back up to Chicago. So we have a large area which we pretty much drive a lot to.
A very large region. And before we go any further, can you please share with our audience the best contact information? If anyone knows someone in your region who could need assistance, what's the best way for them to reach out to us?
Sure. If you live in the south suburbs, you can reach out to us at 708-333-8379. And if you live in the southwest region, you can call 708-430-0428.
Thank you so much, Chris. Carol, can you share with our audience what are the most common concerns that clients are coming to the South and Southwest regional offices this summer seeking assistance for?
So what we've heard from staff is most calls are coming in for rental assistance and also for use of our food pantries.
And have you been able to resume any in-person gatherings this summer or in recent months?
So unfortunately, due to the virus, we've not been able to resume those in-person gatherings. We do have, however, have 3 meals every week. On Mondays, we have we call it a to-go model, excuse me. On Mondays, we are at St. Anne's and Hazel Crest. On Tuesdays, St. Christopher and Midlothian. And on Wednesdays, we have meals on the same model at St. Blaise and Summit. Patrons can come and pick up meals from 4 to 4:30 on those days, and we're here to welcome them. Our food pantries are at St. Blaise, also in Summit, and then at St. Irenaeus in Park Forest. And that's also a drive-through model. The packages of food are already packed for them, so they just come and we bring the packages to their cars.
It sounds like that's been the food distribution has been a real priority during the pandemic, and you created numerous ways for people to obtain food. That's really wonderful that you've got the pickup locations as well as the food pantry. Christine, can you share with us a little bit? I understand that you helped spearhead a wonderful impact week in the South and Southwest regions this summer. Can you share a little bit about that?
I would love to. This summer, back when the pandemic began, I started helping at the St. Blaise Food Pantry, and I realized all the things that Catholic Charities was doing to try and help people. I'm a youth minister at Our Lady of the Woods Parish, so I came together with the youth minister at Queen of Martyrs, and we got a group of young people to try and do as much as we could during a week this summer to impact as many people as we could. So one of the things that we did was we helped at St. Blaise when they had a mobile food pantry. And it was really a wonderful experience for us.
And so those youth, are they primarily high school age or even grade school age as well?
So we had high school and young adults that helped us over the course of the week. Typically, we do mission trips to Harlan, Kentucky in the summer, but because of the pandemic, we weren't able to travel. So we've been focusing on what we can do rather than what we can't do. So we created a mission experience right here in our community.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. We're going to take a quick break here on The Voice of Charity, and when we return, we'd love to hear more about that Impact Week and how you made the most of the summer here in the South and Southwest regions of Cook County. Please stay tuned.
Welcome back.
Es fabuloso verlos.
Dobrze jest znowu być razem.
Qué bueno estar juntos otra vez.
Después de tantos meses separados, se han levantado los límites de capacidad por la pandemia y queremos darles la bienvenida a todos de vuelta a la iglesia. Podemos rezar juntos otra vez y escuchar cuando nuestros coros eleven sus voces en canción.
Hemos estado juntos en
Do you have an old bicycle that's not being used? Consider donating it to Catholic Charities Veterans Bike Project of Lake County. Skilled volunteers are refurbishing bicycles to make them safe and ready to be used by veterans to get to and from their new places of work. We also gratefully accept financial contributions that are used to purchase bike helmets and other safety accessories. Our veterans have faithfully served the United States, and now it is our privilege to serve them. For more information on the Veterans Bike Project of Lake County, call 847-782-4219. That's 847-782-4219. Welcome back to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Bredemann, and I'm so pleased today to be joined by Christopher Torres, Regional Director of Catholic Charities South and Southwest Regional Offices, along with Carol Petersen, who is Regional Project Manager, and Christine Collins, who is Regional Advisory Board Member. And they're doing great things in these regional offices this summer. Christine, before the break, you mentioned the Impact Week that just concluded. Can you share some of the activities that the young adults were involved in to try to help people in need?
Sure. Yeah, so each day we did something different. On our first day, we went and helped at the Port Ministries, and we worked to do some gardening for them and helped to clean their building. On Tuesday, as I said, we went to St. Blaise to do the mobile pantry. On Wednesday, we went to go help at Feed My Starving Children. On Thursday, we actually were very local. We worked at our parish, beautifying one of our gardens and making dinners for families that are in need right here in our parish. And then on Friday, we went again to another Catholic Charities site. It was the senior warehouse. They make the senior food packs for all of the Catholic Charities clients that they have. So we were working hard and doing something a little different every day.
It sounds like a hugely successful and diverse set of activities. Do you think you might continue that again?
Oh, we would love to. It turned out to exceed all of our expectations. We really enjoyed the opportunity to do things right here in our own community. And it was a great alternative to our travel to Harlan, Kentucky, where we normally build homes. And we really wanted to do all that we could to help Catholic Charities. Really, Chris and Carol and their team are an inspiration to us. And we've kind of jumped in with both feet and wanted to help in any way that we could.
Well, congratulations on such a successful week-long event. And Carol, you know, we often say at Catholic Charities that we're on a journey with our clients as they try to regain the greatest amount of self-sufficiency they can. I can't help but think that that has been a huge challenge, especially in the past 15 months. You know, how have you been able to convey that to clients and keep that momentum going of letting them know we are on a journey with them as they try to improve their lives?
Well, it's been a challenge because, of course, we're not having congregate meals where we would normally have a set amount of time, you know, usually a couple of hours to engage with our clients. But, you know, our intent is always to travel with them, you know, on that journey. We tend to use the word accompaniment. We've got many regular patrons who come to our pantries and meals, so many share their life stories with us. We acknowledge and engage people in conversation. We form relationships with them. And I think it's most important that we let them know that we care about them. They're just not coming for food. They're human beings that we care about. So over the past months, we've really tried to adjust our services to the new reality while balancing the needs of our communities.
Sounds like you've done a wonderful job of that. And Chris, I know that Adriana Kelly from the North region was on the show earlier this summer, and she mentioned that during the pandemic, they had a huge increase in the number of people who came for assistance to Catholic Charities that had never needed assistance before. I wonder if you're seeing that same reality in the South and Southwest regions?
We have, but we're pretty busy we were pretty busy even before COVID. So we've been pretty steady for the number of clients that we've been serving. It does go up and down as the seasons change. And even with the suppers, we had to suspend our indoor supper and transition to a drive-through model, the pop-up and then pop-up. So we've actually been pretty steady this past year.
And what have you done, if anything, to just keep the spirits up of your staff and your volunteers during this very trying time where people's own personal lives were really challenged, but they wanted to continue to encourage and be enthusiastic with clients? How did you balance that of finding ways to keep everyone's spirits up?
You have to have a sense of humor when you come to work some days. I'm pretty fortunate. I'm actually blessed. I have two great coworkers. And now Nell Navarro, who's the regional office manager. Of course, Carol, who's on today. And, we also have 3 Albertine sisters who work with us at St. Blaise. So Sister Benji, Sister Nico, Sister Anna, they actually really operate the food pantry. If they have a problem, they'll call and we try and help as best we can, but they're the ones who really do the hard work. I'm always so grateful and incredibly fortunate to work with them. I mean that sincerely. And I'm also so excited that we are planning, we acquired a building in Summit this past year. And it's still in planning phases, but we hope to be in a new property with probably a welcoming center within the next 18 months.
That's so exciting to be branching out into a new building when many plans for many facilities got shut down or, just closed permanently or shut down temporarily. And it's so exciting that you've got that new building to look forward to. Christine, I wonder, you mentioned that you had recruited a lot of the youth from Our Lady of the Woods Parish. Can you tell us how that parish is continuing to reemerge from the pandemic, just what the spirits are there? And I know it's in many parishes, people are just so excited to be back and doing things together again.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, we're really trying to focus on the things that we can do. The truth is, when the pandemic started, we did have to close like everybody else. But as soon as we were able to open and try and do things, we were really creative, not only in youth ministry, but in family ministry and parish wide. So one of the things that we had done is really, like I said, jumped in and tried to help Catholic Charities as much as we could. We have an ongoing food drive. People are dropping off food every week and we're taking it to the food pantry. We did make use of technology and offer a lot of programming online when we weren't able to be together. And as soon as we were able to have programming and meetings, we've opened up our doors and excited to have people back. Starting in a couple weeks here, we're going to have a community event where we have a concert outside on our parish grounds. And throughout the summer, the last Sunday of the month, we've had outdoor masses so that people who are feeling uncomfortable could feel comfortable coming to Mass. So we're going to be doing that at the end of the month here on Sunday at 11 o'clock Mass and a 6 o'clock Mass outside. So we're really excited about having people return and do what we can do despite some of the best practices of keeping people safe during the pandemic.
What a dynamic parish that sounds like, really tremendous teamwork and the tremendous sense of creativity to still do positive things together. We're going to take another break here on The Voice of Charity, and when we'll be back in a moment to continue our discussion with the leaders of Catholic Charities South and Southwest regional offices.
There is so much waiting for you at Catholic Charities Senior Services. We offer programs and services to help make the most of every day. Friendships and fun are guaranteed at our drop-in senior centers. Our adult daycare centers offer enjoyment and greater supervision to seniors who need it, while their caregivers get a break. Holy Family Villa provides a beautiful, safe environment for seniors looking for short or long-term residential facility. And we offer assistance with senior benefits, care coordination, congregate and home-delivered meals, hospital transition, and much more. For more than 100 years, we have accompanied seniors through every transition in their lives, and we are here for you now. Catholic Charities is a name and an agency you can trust. Call Senior Services today at 312-655-7700. That's 312-655-7700.
Welcome back.
Es fabuloso verlos.
Dobrze jest znowu być razem.
It's good to be together again.
After so many months apart, pandemic capacity limits have been lifted, and we want to welcome everyone back to church. We can all pray together again. And listen as our choirs lift their voices in song.
We've been together in spirit.
And now, when you are ready, our doors are open wide.
Nuestras puertas están abiertas de par en par.
Nasze drzwi są otwarte.
And we're here to welcome you back to Catholic Mass.
Welcome back to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Bredemann, and it's my pleasure today to be with Christopher Torres, Regional Director of Catholic Charities South and Southwest Regional Offices, Carol Petersen, Regional Project Director, and Christine Collins, who is Regional Advisory Board member, all leaders in the South and Southwest region serving Catholic Charities clients. Carol, before the break, we were talking with Christine about all the wonderful things that are happening at our Lady of the Woods Parish. Can you also share about some other community partners and other parishes? Because I know you've got a wonderful team of support groups in your region.
Sure, Katie, I'd be happy to. You know, many of our volunteers have been with us for many, many years. They're very dedicated. We have many seniors who, they're retired. They provide their time and resources to our efforts. And we have many student groups in schools who participate in our activities as well. In addition to Christine's group, we've had students from other Catholic and public schools assist us, particularly shout out to St. Lawrence High School in Burbank, Marist Mother Macaulay in Chicago, Thornton Township District 205, and St. Xavier University. The business community have been overwhelmingly supportive of us. Again, I just want to say a huge thank you to CIBC Bank, McCord Carton, MyJack, Richards Building Supply, Richards Graphics, Hallett Movers, Jack and Pat's, Meyer and Braybeck Law, just to name a few. And we have many, many Catholic partners as well. Health centers include OSF, Little Company of Mary, Franciscan Health in Loyola. And we also have great relationships with the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. And we have special relationships with many parishes, but there are some particularly that really, no matter what support we ask for, they're always responsive. So I just want to say a huge thank you to St. Joseph's in Homewood, Our Lady of the Woods, of course, St. Francis of Assisi and St. Michael in Orland Park, St. Stephen's in Tinley, and of course, for those parishes who let us host our events on their sites. St. Blaise's, at St. Irenaeus and Park Forest, and St. Anne and Hazel Press. We also have relationships with some bordering parishes in Chicago, St. Florian in Chicago, and also Saints Peter and Paul. And, just a huge thank you to our regional board members. We would able to do nothing without them. They're wonderful. Thank you all.
It's a real credit to you, Carol, and to Chris and to Christine as part of the regional board that you have so much momentum. Clearly, your leadership is inspiring people in tremendous ways. It's wonderful. Chris, I know that you and the other regional directors work regularly on projects. Do you have anything that you're working on together this summer?
Well, we work together as a team. Mike has worked with us with mobile pantries over the past summer. Lisa is in Lake County, and we just got a delivery of diapers for her that St. Vincent de Paul needed in the South. Adriana and Rosemary have worked with us with coats and other items out of the past year for holidays. Mary Lou in the City is wonderful. We've coordinated pop-ups and other donations in the area. And, we really work together as a team, we share all of our talents and resources and really keep things going. So we really do depend on each other. We don't work in a vacuum.
And I know, Carol, that you have in your region a number of wonderful annual events that people have wanted to support and come out and have a enjoyable time together, but also raise critical funds for Catholic Charities. Are any of those events able to resume now that the pandemic has subsided to some extent?
Well, unfortunately, no. We'd love to continue them. They've been really great fundraisers and builders. So I think we're stepping away from those larger events, and we'll probably engage in some smaller events. And as long as the weather is holding out, we, of course, always are talking about how to just bring people together so they can learn about what we're doing. And we want to have more people involved.
And in the short time,
Chris, you might want to add a couple of pieces to that as well.
Absolutely. And in the short time we have left, I'd just like to ask all three of you, what do you think is the best part of working for Catholic Charities? Chris, I'll start with you.
Every day is different. You really, really understand your area when you drive through it and meet so many people. If you would have told me this 20 years ago that I would be doing this for a living, I would have thought you were crazy. So I really enjoy meeting just all kinds of people. It's so crazy to meet. We literally drive 1 mile and have so different an environment. So I'm always excited to work for Catholic Charities for that reason.
And Carol?
Well, I agree with Chris. I mean, the people are incredible. Our patrons are incredible. And I think when you're working with people, you come to learn about people's commonalities versus what their differences are. So that's something that I can take back to my own personal life and share with people. So, you touch one person at a time and hope to make their life a little better.
And Christine, I know you're so generous with your time. What do you like best about giving that time to Catholic Charities?
The best part of volunteering for Catholic Charities is the opportunity to meet people who need some support and to be able to be there for them, and also to volunteer with the other volunteers. It has been such a wonderful experience, a blessing for me in the pandemic, and I've met some dear friends that I look forward to continuing to help, and not only from clients, but also from the volunteers. And the Albertine sisters are the absolute best. So I love seeing them every week.
They truly do look like an inspiration, that there's, no weather, nothing's going to stop them from helping people in need.
That's right. Nothing stands in their way.
And so, Chris, for anybody listening or watching the live stream, what are the best ways that they can contact you if they'd like to join in your volunteer efforts or in donating to the programs of Catholic Charities South and Southwest Region?
So they can go to CatholicCharities.net if they're interested. We also, with the phone numbers that we mentioned earlier, I'll bring them up again. If They want to call 708-333-8379 for the South and the Southwest, 708-430-0428. Ask for Chris or Carol or Nell, and we'll get back to them.
Wonderful. Well, it's been such a pleasure to have all three of you on the show today. I can say, Chris and Carol and Christine, you personify teamwork in the way you support one another for the benefit of Catholic Charities clients. You and your fellow staff members and volunteers are to be commended for the many creative ways you've been continuing to help clients, especially over the past 15 months. Thank you for being on the show today, and we wish you all the best, and please keep us posted on your wonderful projects in your region. And we invite everyone back again next week for another edition of The Voice of Charity. For now, this is Katie Bredemann, wishing you all a safe, happy, and healthy week from everyone at Catholic Charities.
Join us every Monday through Friday at this time for Catholic Chicago. You can stream our programs live or listen to past programs by visiting our website, archchicago.org, and clicking on Radio TV. And please connect with Catholic Chicago on social media.